y'all? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl SkottyChelsea. So if you have been following the wig series, you know that this is part 2 of the wig that I made and customized for my friend Jamila here. So this is a 5x5 closure wig that I created, customized, and applied to her head. So today's video is going to be on the customization of this wig. So we're gonna start by basically just prepping it for some curls. Jamila wanted it to be a curly wig, so I'm just going through with my flat iron, putting a little bit of some oil and stuff on the hair and giving the girl some curls. So now, girl, we're gonna go ahead and get this closure together. So what I'm gonna do is put a couple pins inside of this little liggity lace, and that is just gonna make sure that it's all held down. It's gonna show that I used 2, but I actually used about 4 just to make sure it was all laid and secured. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm just, layering it up and making sure that I'm pulling some hair out of the closure and laying it on top of those tracks and all the other parts of the hair and the wig. And this is just making sure that each layer of the closure, the hair in the closure, is laid for the guards, and it's gonna be all like flat and neat and all of that or whatever. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. I just like to work with the sides first and then go to the back. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Just going ahead, hot combing this little hair down, girl, making sure it's flat and neat, because everybody want to have this flat looking hair or whatever. So that's what I'm doing here. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put some curls in it and all that before I do the rest of the hair, just so it can all just be coming together, girl, or whatever. So I'm gonna just let y'all go ahead and finish watching me do this little chicken head. All right, now moving on to the front of this closure. Once everything is laid and flat, this closure actually came with a little bit of the hair already plucked. So I'm gonna pull that little part out, and then I'm kind of gonna just go ahead and still pluck a little bit more of it, because I just want, my own little techniques into this thing, make it like, yeah, I did something too. But what I did was I just pulled a little bit of the hair down. Y'all know that I'm not the best with plucking hair, so I just be trying different things anytime I get a chance, just to see what works best for me. So you'll see me kind of go back and forth with different little methods. I'm gonna pull the hair down and pluck, then I'm gonna pull it back, see how that looks. Then I'm gonna go ahead, pull it back down, pull a thinner layer, and pluck that, just to see what I like. And y'all can do the same thing. Just if you still trying to figure out your plucking techniques and stuff like that, girl, experiment. Do a little 1-2 before you do a little 3-4. That way when you make mistakes, you'll still have room to cover it up with hair and stuff like that. So as you see, I'm going back like 3 and 4 layers, 2 and 3 layers before I the only thing I know is that I don't want to go to the very front of the hair. Like, I don't want to mess with that, because, you just don't want to. You want to make sure that you have room to mess up and still be able to cover it up. So as you see now, I am still going back and just plucking more until I feel like I like what I see. So this time I didn't bring the hair down. I left it backwards, and I'm plucking that way. Like, you just got to keep going and see what works best for you or whatever. But y'all see me go back and forth a couple times before we done this process. So I'm finally at a point where I like how it is plucked. It looks super natural, which is something that Jamila asked for, just to make sure that it looks super natural, nothing dramatic. So I think I achieved that look with this. So maybe you guys can try out those techniques and stuff, and maybe that'll work out for you. So now I'm just going ahead and taking these pins out, and then I'm gonna cut out the rest of that cap that is inside of this wig, because girl, like, you don't want that black part of the cap under your wig. You want to go ahead and cut that piece out. So what we're going to do is flip the wig, and y'all see this part that is under the closure. We're going to cut that part out and that part only. So I got my little scissors here, and like I said, I'm just cutting that little piece out. So now, girl, you can really see the scalp, girl. I think I'm gonna call this real scalp Anisha. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and push it back. You know, everybody like that little push back look with a hot comb. So I'm doing that, and just basically prepping this wig so that as soon as it goes on Jamila's head, it is already done. Everything is done and finished. All I gotta do is apply it, and my customer will be satisfied, girl. So as you see, I'm just going through with the hot comb, making sure everything is flat and neat, and making sure that it is ready for her head. So that is all for this part of the wig series. Make sure you guys give this video a big old fat thumbs up, and make sure you are subscribed to my channel so that you can see the final part of this wig series, and I'll see y'all in the next video.